Dr. R K Pachauri, the chairman of the committee which carried out extensive studies on the Setusamudram project, has told Headlines today that they found a lot of risks to the biosphere. Now, there would also be a risk of oil spills. It was economically not viable. This is all related, well, of course, to the Setusamudram project. Dr. Pachauri making some important points in speaking to Headlines today.
Well, firstly, let me say that this was an extensive exercise that the committee carried out involving a large number of institutions and individuals. We collected a huge amount of data, analyzed it very carefully, round the clock for an entire year, because we have to come to grips with how ocean currents would change, wind speeds would change, and what all of this means both to the ecology and the economy of the project. And we found very clearly that there would be risks associated with the project, particularly in respect of the very precious biosphere reserve that exists in the neighborhood. And we also found that, there would be risks associated with possible oil spills. It is virtually impossible that with the kind of tonnage of shipping that would go through the channel, that you wouldn't have oil spills of some magnitude or the other. And that in turn would also have risks for the biosphere reserve. Secondly, we found that on an economic analysis, this project really doesn't stand up. It is not a viable project, and therefore we felt that this is not something that on ecological or economic grounds can be recommended. The final point I'd like to make is that one aspect we really couldn't take into account because we didn't have the time and this was not in our terms of reference would be the impacts of climate change on the project. There will be sea level rise, there will be storm surges, there will be possible extreme events that might change over a period of time. How that would impact on the viability